Everyone, and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading Multi-Character Listener by me. So let's get into it. Scaramouche. Scaramouche doesn't really know about many things when it comes to dating. And though he may be ignorant most of the time, he has heard about anniversaries. He just didn't think they were necessary and he thought they were quite superficial. Why would you need a date to celebrate your love when you've got each other all year long? And why would you need to be extra intimate and lovely during that one day when you could simply be consistent? It really felt like something that was, well, off with him. He had no idea how to deal with it. And most importantly, it felt weird to him to just treat it like it was some kind of special occasion. So, with that said, he really thought that you wouldn't be celebrating your anniversary, mostly because he just didn't think much about it, and thought that you wouldn't be celebrating since you didn't tell him anything about it. You didn't mention it. But you have been thinking about it, and you thought that he had a surprise for you. And poor you thought he was being extra discreet when he didn't mention it, when in reality it just did not spring to his mind at all. He didn't mean anything by it. He truly didn't. So, when all of a sudden it's their anniversary, and you're treating him a different way, it's kind of weird. At first, you're a little bit excited, being closer to him than usual, talking to him, and you felt like you were anticipating something but he didn't comment on it. But as the night approached, you seemed to be sad. "Don't talk to me right now," you said. And Scaramouche, well, he was a little bit startled. "Why? What have I done wrong, Ryan?" "What have you done wrong? Did you just forget about us? It's our anniversary. Our. This is the first day we started dating, and yet you act like nothing was going on. You forgot." And he stared at you with wide eyes, blinking repeatedly before sighing softly and explaining the situation. And that's when he started feeling a little bit guilty. He should have taken that into account. It's a pretty new thing too, and since Scaramouche is not really interested in romance, or at least wasn't until he met you, well, you shouldn't blame him. He does not know how significant it can be to some people like you yourself, and you can't be mad at him for that. Venti? Well, Venti is Venti. He loves you, and it means the world to him. Your relationship is everything to him. But sometimes, being an Archon, it means that some things that may be of importance to you, well, they're not really that important to him. And that's precisely why he forgot. He knows it was important to you, and he knows he should have done something, but he forgot the date. That was it. Not to mention, he has a lot of things to deal with at all times. He may not show it, but he works hard for Mondstadt and for the safety of everyone, and you cannot just ignore that. So when you start being mad at him, he knows what's going on when he looks at the calendar. "Wyan, would you please talk to me? I have something to say. It's not like I forgot out of nowhere. You remember yesterday I had a lot to deal with. What with Noelle getting herself in trouble, I had to help." "Great, so now Noelle is more important than me. You know that's not it. Now stop acting that way. Just listen to me. We can always make up for it. In fact, how about we have a whole week to celebrate our anniversary? I'll talk to Jean and Luke, tell them I'm going on vacation, and it should just be the two of us for the rest of the week. How would you like that, huh?" He offers, smiling, because he knows he struck gold here. What with the way you find yourself slowly giggling, he knows you like this. So he's quite glad when he sees you start to slowly grin in spite of yourself. "Fine, fine, Venti. I will let it go. But you better keep your word now. Of course, darling, I would never dream lying to you. Xiao? Well, Xiao was usually able to remember these kinds of things. But could you truly blame him? After all, the day before he was fighting with some monsters, and he came back after 7 hours. 7 hours of fighting hordes over and over again until they were all gone. He didn't know what was wrong. It was a ley line, but instead of just being provoked, it was spawning monsters. And he had to stop it and get it solved. So, after trying to kill all of those cursed monsters, and seeing as it calmed down a little bit, he knew he was time to go home. And he slept through your entire anniversary day. Yes. But instead of waking up to you yelling and being upset, he woke up to you reading him a book and kissing him. I'm glad you're awake. I was worried about you, he said softly. And when he noticed the date and how much he slept, he immediately went to apologize. Lion, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget. I had some monsters to fight and I didn't mean to sleep like that. Hey, Xiao. Focus on me for a second here. Look, if some anniversary day is more important to me than your health, then, well, I'd better just call this off, you know? Don't be a dumbass. I love you. You, not any other thing in the world. And I want you to be okay. You fought hard and well, and you deserve all the rest you can get. We can always celebrate later. Besides, who needs an anniversary day when I've got you, I've got you all year, all day. So, I don't need that. I just need you to be okay. And I'm glad you slept. That's better than any anniversary I'll probably ever have. Because I know you're resting, and that you're taking care of yourself, and that you're safe. So, please, don't ever ignore the importance of these things to me. As long as you're alright, then we can be happy together any other day. For now, just rest and make sure you recover. Alright, dear? He found himself pulling up a little bit, blushing. But he nodded, at a loss for words. But he knows now that he is so, so loved, more than he ever thought he was. He's truly blessed to have you by his side, and he will never stop cherishing you.